I was able to beat Shadows of Evil in a world record amount of rounds, and this is exactly how I did it. Ladies and gentlemen, do I have a video for you today? I'm going to be beating Shadows of Evil in a world record amount of rounds. The first thing that we're going to do is hit gum and get shopping free and open up the map. I thought I'll just make that clear to start. However, you can follow along with this. This is something that you can do as it is a part of the base game. I'm not using any mods, not doing anything special. I am playing the game simply how it was intended by basically cheating with gobblegums. However, the power of these gobblegums is off the charts with what you're able to do if you maximize your points. As you already know, or if some of you don't know, Shadows of Evil is by far my favorite map. And if you don't also know, my best performing video was me basically maximizing my game and getting Pack-a-Punch in round 1. So I thought, why not combine the two and turn it into me absolutely obliterating this map and doing it in as least rounds as possible. And my god, the setup takes a while, but it is so worth it. As you already know, I'm a bit of a setup freak. You know, it's not about completing the Easter egg on high rounds. It's about, you know, what you do in the smaller rounds, and that really gonna set up your game. So we were able to hit gum one last time on our gobblegum just there, and we were able to get extra credit. This extra credit will allow us to open up the map completely. So what we do is we run through the map with shopping free. As you can see, I pretty much opened all the doors and I went the wrong way there. And then also we then grab extra credit and we start off our game normal now when we, you know, have to do the first beast mode. Jump up on the car there, zap that. We're going to break the box so we can get the summoning key. We're then going to shock that so we can get our fountain pen. We're going to try and open up all the maps. So I'm going to shock that there in Waterfront. That will allow us to get up to the shield part. And the Apothecon statue, same thing here. We're able to get the shield part, open the statue up just there, and open the iron doors. And that's one pretty good beast mode. So after we've done that, obviously I grab the summoning key, and then the next thing I do is we take the fountain pen. But what we're going to do is we're going to keep these two gatekeepers alive. If we keep these two gatekeepers alive, keep them spawned in, we take them up to the first ritual room, they'll count as 2 extra zombies. And as you'll see later on, we need every zombie we can get, because what we are able to do simply on rounds 1, 2, and 3, I don't think I've seen anyone do before. It's a lot of tedious work, but at the same time, the reward is really nice. So I'm just going to let these gatekeepers just follow me into the first ritual room. Obviously, it doesn't matter because they'll end up coming in anyway, but we're just going to start the first ritual here and then wait for that to be completed. So we're going to grab our first gateworm and then we're going to make our way to canals. So we're going to jump into our second beast mode. As you see, I'm aiming in at the box. That is a glitch that you can do, or exploit, whatever you want to call it. If you aim your gun at that point and then go into beast mode and shock it, you will most likely get the box first try. And as you can see here, there's the shield part. We're not doing anything special, just opening up canals. And then, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually not going to do the ritual. The first thing we're going to do is use our extra credit to open up the map. So I'm going to open up the map here. I'm going to grab the first fuse for the Civil Protector, and then we're going to grab our first shield part, sorry, which is just here. So we're going to use that first 500 points that we got from the ritual to take the tram now from canals to Waterfront. As you're going to see here, we get our very first symbol. I'm not able to do the crazy speedrun trick where you're able to see the symbols in beast mode. You know, I'm your below average player, so obviously, you know, I like to take a nice cozy ride on the tram. So we get our very first symbol, and then we get our second symbol for the egg. Once we get off here, what I'm going to do is we're going to do the same thing that we did at canals. We're going to use our extra credit. We're going to open up this door here. And then all I'm going to do is grab the fuse, as you can see right on the ledge there. And then we're going to grab our second shield part. So there is our second shield part. We're just going to grab that. I'm going to use my extra credit again, because we are now going to go back on the train. And we're going to now go to Footlight so we can see our third and final symbol. And there is our third and final symbol. So once again, as we are at Footlight, and we do have a gate here that does need opening, so we're going to open that gate, and that pretty much has all of the map open that we need. already on round 1. We also have our third and final fuse, and then as you can see, I ran past it, but we also have our third and final shield part. So we're now at Canals District. We're going to grab the Detective's badge here, which is going to spawn in 2 more Gatekeepers. And this is where we're going to really utilize the Gatekeepers for the egg. So we're going to make sure that they follow us through the portal, which they will. We also already know the code. We also have a beast mode, and we've also got 4 more Gatekeepers spawning in. So we actually haven't killed a zombie yet. And we're actually up 2 zombies because those other Gatekeepers would have respawned into zombies. As you can see, I take my time here. I don't want to get this wrong. I don't bother going up the top because I really don't want these Gatekeepers to despawn. As you can see, round 1, we have the egg. We're going to place it down and we're going to kill all the Gatekeepers here. As you can see, they count towards the egg. So we're just going to kill all of them there. And we're at a total of 6 kills already on round 1, and we haven't even actually killed a zombie yet. So we're just going to obviously try and kill all the zombies here. So we're currently at 9 kills. I'm going to kill this zombie here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause. We're going to have a quiz. Am I going to, on this round, A, finish the first egg, but we're going to end the round, that being round 1, or B, start the second egg, but then we end the round, that being round 1? Bear in mind, we need 2 more zombies for this egg, and then another 12 for the next statue. The answer is D. We end up being able to start our 3rd egg on round 1. How, you may ask? Watch this shit. So we have 3 zombies here. I'm going to kill this zombie here, and that is enough for our first Apothecant egg to be done at the first statue. We're then going to make our way to Canals. And what we are going to do now, as some of you may have seen in world record speed runs, is we're going to place our egg down here, and we're going to start our second ritual. So I've started the ritual here, as you can see, and we're going to go into this corner here, and we're going to use a really, really cool glitch, where we're going to have Gatekeepers who are going to come at us, but when we kill them, they count towards our egg. As you can see, their souls are actually going towards the egg. So this is a matter of RNG. This is a matter of how many come at you and how fast they come at you. It can vary some games, but as you can see, we're at 20 kills. It takes 12 kills per egg, and we're already 8 kills on our way to filling up our second egg. So here's where the next part comes in. We have a Magua that spawns in on our second ritual. What we're going to do is we're going to simply kill this Magua. So I've killed the Magua, but what we're going to do is we're going to run away as far as we can, as fast as we can, because I didn't kill any of the bugs that spawn when you shoot one of his heads. If you run away to a certain part of the map and get them to despawn, they will come back as zombies. This is where I really realized that I'm like, holy shit, I can do the egg on such a low round, and just by exploiting the fact that the Gatekeepers count towards souls, and the fact that we can despawn the bugs and they will come back as souls. As you can see, or come back as zombies. As you can see, we're on 20 kills on round 1. Usually you have 6 zombies that spawn in. We're at 20 kills. That's crazy. So our last zombie has spawned in, and we have been able to complete our second part of the Apothecant egg, and we're still on round 1. It takes 24 zombies to be able to fill up that egg, and we've been able to get the Gatekeepers and bugs to come back or count towards the egg. And I'm still not done. I'm still able to take the egg to Footlight District, place it on the Apothecant statue, and use that last zombie to count towards filling up our egg. And there it is. There is our final zombie, and we're going to end round 1. And on round 1, we were able to do not 1 part of the egg, not 2 parts of the egg, but start the 3rd part. We were able to get all the fuses for the Civil Protector. We were able to get all the parts for the shield, and we were able to open up the entire map. It's crazy what you can do if you become a setup freak like me and just figure out, okay, what can I do on this round, and basically just not stop until you be like, you know what, I can't do anything more, I've got to end the round. And all I've done is maximize that to the shithouse. So we were able to, in that beast mode, be able to knock the 2 down so that we can start the next ritual. We were also able to open up the Apothecant statue at Waterfront, and all we're going to do is fill up our egg here, and as you can see, the 2 gatekeepers, of course, count towards filling up our egg. So you can either end the round there and kill all the zombies there at the egg, or you can leave 1 or 2 and then go do the next ritual. I prefer to go to do the next ritual because it means less zombies that you have to deal with in the ritual room. However, that is just genuinely up to preference. So obviously, because it's a new round, you are able to hit gum. I hit gum here, I get wall power, and I feel like it's pretty obvious what gun I'm going to buy. However, we will wait until we finish this round and then I'll go get it. So there we go, there is our final zombie done for round 2. So we all know what gun I'm gonna buy. It's probably the most OP gun for this map, the KRM. I have no doubt like in the future that I end up naming my child after this gun. I love this gun so much on this map, and I have fun with it every single time I play this map. So we're gonna kill our final zombie here for the 3rd part of our egg. We're now at Waterfront. We're going to jump into beast mode. We're going to knock the box off so we get the championship belt, and we're going to also open the gates. Once we're back from beast mode, we're going to grab the belt, and we're going to do the same thing like we did with the first ritual and make sure that the gatekeepers follow us down to our 4th and final ritual. So we now have our 4th and final gate worm, and then obviously doing our last ritual, we get a Margwa that spawns in, so we're going to do the exact same thing that we did at Canals. We're going to kill the Margwa, and then we're going to run away. It doesn't have to be as quickly as possible. They will eventually despawn, but we're going to get all 3 of the bugs to despawn so that they come back in as zombies. So we're now at 47 kills, now at 48 kills. We're going to pick up our egg, and it is fully completed on round 3. That is crazy. The fact that we were able to get our egg fully complete by round 3 is what truly makes this run what it is. So as you can see, we're going to place our egg on round 3, bear in mind, with 48 kills. And we now have our Apothecant Sword on round 3. So we're going to turn on Pack-a-Punch here as well. As you can see, I'm going to grab my HVK. And little does the Shadow Man know that I am a setup god. I will do everything I can in as minimal rounds as possible. And we have done that. There's only a few things left to do to beat this map in world record rounds. So we're going to grab our Arch Ovum here. We're going to start the upgrade process on our sword, and bear in mind, it is still round 3. So we're going to spawn in the Margwa here that we need to kill to complete the first step of upgrading the sword. So you have to kill this Margwa on round 3 in order to get the round that we get at the very end. So we flip the round, and we're going to kill our next set of Margwas, which will go towards upgrading our sword. So it's now round 4. Round flipped again, Margwa's dead yet again. So we're now on round 6, our egg is fully completed, and we do not want to flip this round yet. So we're going to grab our upgraded sword on round 6, and we are also going to start the infamous flag step on round 6 by interacting with this book until it starts floating as it's doing right now. So we're going to grab our first flag, and we're going to start doing the flag step on round 6. We're going to complete our first flag here, and feel free to do this in any order you like. The order does not matter, as long as you do 1 flag per round until you've done all of the flags. So there is our first one done. As you can see, we've flipped the round. We've completed our 2nd flag. It is now round 7. There is our 3rd flag completed. It is now round 8. So we are now in the end game. It is now round 9. We are grabbing our last flag to complete. There we go. There is our final flag complete. And the only thing left to do on this round is the boss fight. So let's do that. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. We are on round number 9. We are on round number 9, entering the boss fight. We're going to interact with the gatekeeper there. I've popped a raindrops because I want the death machine. You can either use raindrops gobblegum or you can use the death machine gobblegum. But this just makes the boss fight a complete joke. As you see, we just aim our cursor at the Shadow Man, trap the Shadow Man, and we have beaten Shadows of Evil solo on round 9, which is crazy. If you guys like the video, please subscribe. Please leave a like if you also feel like being extra nice. This video took a lot of attempts, but we got there in the end. We were able to beat Shadows of Evil on round 9. If you want to watch Pack-a-punching on round 1. I'll leave the video up here now. But other than that, I'm just going to end my game here. As you can see, we survived 9 rounds, 267 kills. We had no downs because the downs came at the end. But yeah, that's it. That's going to be it from me. Peace.